Because the question I will ask Sean Payton is, what happened to you? At one point, you were a guy that was on the cutting edge of being that guy. Sean Payton would strongly encourage players to get off the field, and by strongly encourage, I mean dog cussed him out if you screwed up. And now he's just more, I don't know, it's almost like a guy who's, the best word I can use is comfortable. He is completely comfortable. He knows he has his security. He knows if he leaves the Saints, or if he wants to leave the Saints, somebody's going to pick him up, and he can pretty much do whatever he wants to, because in actuality, he only has 2 years left. When Drew Brees leaves, if Sean Payton wants to, who's going to stop him?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Whew. All right, guys. It's 9 o'clock, and we try to schedule this to run 7 to 9. I know we're ending on kind of a big note, but Who Dat Confessional is going to be every Tuesday night here during the season from 7 to 9 Central Standard Time. Now, this is part of the Saints News Radio Network. So this is not just us that you can listen to on Tuesday nights. We actually have shows on Wednesday nights, Friday nights. We've got The Professor on Friday nights. We got Rick Gale from the Coach's Office on Thursdays. We've got the Saints News Radio Show itself Wednesday nights. So I encourage y'all to check in with us regularly. If you enjoyed the show tonight, you can listen to it later as a downloadable podcast or check it out. You can follow me and Brian on Twitter, and we'll give that in just a second. We also want to give a big thank you for Kyle T. Mosley for welcoming Who Dat Confessional to the Saints Fans Radio News Show Network. Everybody is here. Everybody is having fun. And, man, I'm glad Professor and Kyle and everybody tuned in tonight. So, Kyle, I'll let you finish us off, and then everybody can follow me on Twitter at Deuce Windham. That's RevDeucewindham. And, Kyle, make sure you give Brian a chance to throw his out as well.
Go ahead, Brian.
All right. You guys can follow me on Twitter at BrianTNR. That's at BRYANTNR. I can also be heard on doing my own podcast every Saturday. It's called Shots Fired. I get a little bit more crazy than I will here on the show, but sometimes you need a little bit of crazy. That's why I do, Reverend, Deuce over here to kind of balance me out a little bit. So thanks for, bringing me on for the crew, guys. I really enjoyed the show.
Hey, no problem. I know you're with Big T and those guys, and we have always been friends of Sports Overtime as well as Big T and Nader for many, many years. I feel like I am the elder statesman on with all the podcasts that we do have on our network. But the one thing I can say is you guys have a great knowledge, and I respect your analysis of football as well as being honest and truthful to the fans when it comes to giving your analysis. And that's highly important in my opinion. Okay. Saints fans, we have our website, saintsnews.net, is down for maintenance at this time. It shall be back up before the weekend is out. You can always check out the podcast at www.saintsnewsradio.com, or you can go to Spreaker.com and you can check out at Saints News, and we are on Spreaker.com for the downloads of our podcast. You can check us out on Twitter at Saints News, as well as on Facebook at Saints News, Instagram, and Pinterest. This is Kyle T. Mosley with Rev and Bryan Bienemy on the Who Dat Confessional. Thank you guys for a great job, and we're going to have a great 2016 and 17 season in the house. All right, guys. Y'all have a great one. Who Dat.
Have a great night.
Take care. Bye.